respect to the host and the chat. Yes. Y'all already know I'm in my favorite spot. Let me get my mic. My mic sound nice. Check one. My mic sound nice. Check two. Are you ready? That's salt and pepper, y'all, if you don't know. Y'all, what's poppin'? It's your girl, Miss Pleasant. We out here. Where I like to come over here and chill and sit down and mind my business. Undercover mother. Hey, Ann, what's poppin'? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the chat. I'm here outside. I came to recap. We ain't capping over here. HB said it best. Please be respectful to the host and the chat. We here not for a long time, but just for a good time, y'all. We here to talk some sugar honey iced tea. And basically, like I said, we in one big group chat. We're all grown. Miss Pleasant got her boots on the ground as well as her eyes. The pop-off show with Miss Pleasant are your eyes and ears at the Diddy trial. Hey, what up, Mickey Davis? Hey, Aaron. Hey, Michelle. I'm doing blessed. Thank you. Thank you. I'm fine. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And Undercover Mother said, what up, people, Miss Pleasant and my peoples? I'm thirsty. Yeah, me too. Shout out to Snapple. Yeah, we like the fruit punch Snapple. So if you hear this Snapple, just know we like Snapple also, as well as DD. Make sure y'all come sit down, chill. Hey, what up, Corrupt? What's poppin'? Hey, Victoria, how y'all doing? Shout out to everybody that's on the chat right now. We right here in my favorite spot. I love being over here. It's very quiet. Hey, Bree, I see you, boo. And I'm gonna recap for y'all. We're gonna do the 13th juror question. Make sure y'all go and follow my fan page on Instagram, please. It is Miss Pleasant underscore fan page. By Sunday, let's make sure we have 100 people that went to IG and they like my fan page. Hey, what's poppin', y'all? Hey, 12 star. What's poppin', boo? I ain't seen you in a minute, baby. Hope everything is okay with you and your family. It's always good to see a familiar face, a day one. Shout out to everybody in the chat. That's day ones. That's members. That sent the super chat. That sent the Zelle. That sent the Cash App. I appreciate everything. And once I really, 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 really learn how to do this stuff, y'all, I'm going to be posting crazy, y'all. Y'all going to be sick of me. John, today's testimony shows that Cassie and the friends are in cahoots together and doing the money shakedown on Diddy. Yo, let's pop off about that, John. Let's pop off about that. Hey, Marie Madness. Good evening, Miss Pleasant. Thank you for all your time and knowledge. Stay blessed. Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Make sure when y'all enter, y'all hit the like button. If you're watching this on replay, make sure you guys comment. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Yes, I'm going to always make sure my peoples is updated. Y'all already know that. We in it for the long haul. We in it for we in it for we in it for the duration. So let me get to it real quick. Hey, what up, Charles? What's poppin', Wilson? Fancy, what's up, sissy? How you doing? I'm gonna see you on Friday. Shout out to nephew. It's his birthday. Big Drew, not the little one. We're gonna celebrate him. So yeah, y'all. Let me get to the witness that was on the stand. So basically, her name is Brianna, and they call her Banna. Bana. They call her banana. They call her banana. Look at me. They call her banana. They call her banana. Come on, peoples. If you're gonna hang out with us, may as well double tap that screen. Remember, likes are free to share. Let's get these likes up, people, please and thank you. Yes, we got a growing community. So anyway, if you don't know, it's your girl, Miss Pleasant. I had my boots on the ground and my eyes on the streets down there at the federal building where Diddy is being charged with amongst sex trafficking, some other charges that I read that I don't have in front of me right now, but y'all know what the charges are. So I'm here giving y'all a rundown of what happened, a recap, because y'all know I usually give y'all a recap of the day. So I'm just going to give y'all from my point of view. Now, y'all might have seen, you know, the recaps, or y'all might have seen other people talking about it. And that's perfectly fine. If I missed something, just let us know what you saw, what you hear, you know, because we are into sharing information here on the Pop Off Show while we talk our ish. So anyway, she is a longtime friend of Cassie's. And as you guys know, Cassie is Diddy's ex-girlfriend. So yeah, she took the stand today as a witness in his Diddy trial. And John, I'm feeling kind of sort of like what you are stating at this point in time. But you know, it's kind of crazy. Here are the key things, because y'all know I'll be upstairs on the 24th floor, 24B to be exact. One day I'm gonna get upstairs in the courtroom, but until then, I'm on the overflow list. But it's nothing or no one like Miss Pleasant. Let's go. Tell them 12 star. Where my people's at? Hey, where my people's at? Hey, where my people's at? Hey, plaka, 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 plaka. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Everybody on the comment. What up, Blaze? All right, so these are the key things that I took away that stood out from me. And if you're a part of the Pop Off Show with Miss Pleasant, y'all already know how I think, how I flow. Cause yo, we think alike. So okay, what they talked about was the balcony incident, and y'all know that reminded me of Five Heartbeats when Homeboy got red when he took Homeboy and he draped him over the balcony. So basically, Miss Pleasant, I hate that song. Oh wow, I'm sorry. That's the southern stuff. We from North Dakota. Oh, okay, Detroit checking in. All right, on the check-in. So anyway, the balcony incident happened in 2016. She was talking about when she was on the stand, and she basically was saying that Diddy, what he did in this incident allegedly while she was testifying, because you know we always got to say allegedly here on the Pop Off Show with Miss Pleasant, because we don't need nobody coming after us legally. So she was testifying that allegedly he dangled her over a 17. Now I'm gonna show y'all. This is, if y'all look up there, right there, count 17. So imagine being dangled right off there. And if y'all don't know, this is a little Harlem history. That is Schaumburg Plaza. You know, they cleaned it up, but this is where the Cheetos man. This is where the fellas the Central Park Five. This is where they are from. But could you imagine being dangled 17th floor balcony? You being dangled by a crazy man, a crazy man, crazy man. Yes, we popping off. Let's go, Mr. VIP 317. We always popping off because it's the Pop Off Show with your girl, Miss Pleasant. Hit that like button. Share, tell a friend, tell on your notification, turn on your notifications. So yeah, basically it was over a 17-story balcony, and it was at Cassie's crib. So this is when he barged in and she was at Cassie's house. Now, I'm not even gonna front. I remember something like that happened to me with this guy I used to talk to. He got mad because I was somewhere he didn't feel I needed to be. So when he ran up on me, because you know I was hiding, My grandmother, where she lived at, 254 Manhattan Avenue. Shout out to everybody on Money Avenue. My grandmother's stoop, like if you went downstairs, there was the garbage cans and stuff down there. So one particular night, he caught me. I was outside 3, 4 o'clock in the morning with my friends. Yo, he jumped out of nowhere. He started dangling me, and that wasn't even 17 stories, y'all. That was just, I would have hurt myself, yeah. But he was dangling me, my whole by my leg. All I could do was laugh because I was so scared. So I know about physically and the physicalness of being dangled, suspended in air, and psychologically. That's on the 17th floor. Glad that you made it in. Yes. What's up, niece? What's up? How you doing? What's popping, y'all? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, he dangled her, y'all. So could you imagine this man? He's holding your whole life in his hands. He got the itty bitty baby in his hand, like he's dangling you over the 17th. Like you're watching your whole entire life flash by. Is that not crazy? Y'all saw 5 Heartbeats, right? Y'all saw how Red had old boy dangling. Y'all heard about the Suge Knight. Y'all remember when Ice baby? Y'all remember when he said that was done to him by Suge allegedly? Okay, I'm good. What's popping? Welcome, welcome. Why do people with money, wait. Why do people with money chase one lady or a man when there are so many? Because you don't want what's in the sea. You want what everybody else has. That's how it usually works sometimes. So anyway, so the balcony incident, like I said, he dangled her. So basically what she was saying was she got trauma. And I'm not even gonna front, that is traumatic. Somebody dangling you over 17 feet in the air over a balcony. You feel me? Oh yeah, 12 star. Y'all don't remember about what Vanilla Ice said? He signed all of his allegedly. We always got to throw out allegedly. Remember, I remember in Ice Baby. And also, y'all, I used to watch, I don't know if y'all used to watch, but Vanilla Ice used to reconstruct houses. I used to love that. I like watching reconstruction houses and all of that. But anyway, he talked about how Suge Knight allegedly dangled him over and made him sign over his whole joint. It's about power over the person, not the person. Okay, undercover mother. Good evening, everybody. Yes, TN, the morning. Shout out. Welcome to the chat. Yes, I love that show. Yeah, that show was dope. I love his show. Yeah, he was a rich bully. Yeah, he was a real rich bully. 12 star. Just to know the fact that your life lies in someone's hand literally is crazy. Right? Could you imagine you be, first of all, the blood is rushing through your head. You probably screaming and begging this guy, Ninja. You probably begging him to please, 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 please. Very much like James Brown. Please, please, please. But I'm pretty sure you yelling and screaming. Yeah, he was obsessed with power. I can believe that. Money, power, and respect. Hey, Justin, remember when Suge did that to Vanilla Ice? Yeah, I was just saying that. Allegedly. We got to say allegedly on here. I can't imagine. Yeah. Could you? I mean, I can't imagine that. That's crazy. To know that somebody that don't like you, that's cursing you out, calling you all type of vile, disrespectful stuff, dangling you over 17 feet. Now I told y'all, count 17. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we talking about right up in here, y'all. He dangling her. He's dangling her. Y'all saw where my hand was, right? So we talking about he's dangling her right over in this area right here. That's 17 if y'all count up. That's where he dangling her from. Off the balcony. Yeah, that made me dizzy. Real dizzy. That is at least 170 feet. Nuts. Right. So could you imagine if he would have just been on the drugs that allegedly he'd be using and just, we know shit happens. He got you dangling. So you know you crying, you know you freaking out. And I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, you pissed and shit on yourself. Just like how when you die, she probably had a whole bowel movement. But you know, she ain't say all of that. But I'm just, I'm just saying. The likes are not matching. That's right. It's 117 people in here. Make sure y'all hit the like button. It's free to hit the like button, y'all. I'm out here. I don't know what's going on over there, but it's something going on over there. But I'm in my favorite spot. So yeah, he knew what he was doing to all of these women. It's control issue. It's sad. Yeah, it is. It is. You don't believe what? What you don't believe, Killer Rob? 1, 2, 3. What you don't believe? And then another thing she said, come on, peoples, if you gonna hang out with us, which we don't mind, may as well double tap that screen. Remember, likes are free to share. Let's get the likes up, peoples. Please and thank you. That's from Mother, Undercover Mother. Very true, and nobody heard her to call the cops. Nope. What's poppin', everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your girl, Miss Pleasant. We are here recapping the Diddy trial. Today, we was out there. It started late, but my boots is on the ground, and I got my people's eyes with me. So she also said Diddy allegedly threatened to kill her, saying he's the devil and he could kill her. Could you imagine somebody dangling you over the god doggone balcony and saying, allegedly threatening to kill you, saying he's the devil and he could kill you? Do the doggy Diddy, Tommy. Oh yeah, I heard he was yeah, but he shot that down though. But his homeboy told it. His homeboy told it. So it's over. Yeah. I heard because him and Cassie was working together. And his homeboy was talking about in the interview. His homeboy said, when you was working with Cassie, allegedly you couldn't even look at her because if Diddy saw that you looked at her, he flipped boogie. Yeah. I came here in with the likes. Yeah, I like that. Appreciate that. TY1 Eagle. Appreciate that. Yes. Shout out to my mods and everybody that's in here that got the Ginsu knife. So anyway, she also recounted witnessing violence between Cassie and Diddy. Yo, and this one time, this is like I told y'all, I had to write certain things down. So let me explain to you how crazy their relationship was. And it's sad, funny, and basically giving me PTSD at the same time because I had a homegirl. Her and her boyfriend, yo. It was in one instance that homegirl that was on the stand today, Banner. Her name was Brianna. She basically was saying in the instance, Diddy had threw a knife, a whole knife, y'all, a whole knife at Cassie. And guess what Cassie did? She picked up the knife and she threw it right back at Diddy. Like, this is a knife going back and forth. Like, they were playing with the knife, throwing it back and forth at each other. This is what, she talked about when she was on the stand today, what she witnessed between them two. The craziness. And not just like a little pocket kitchen knife. I'm talking about a Jinsu knife. Like, yeah, I'm about to get you, sucker. Like one of those knives. So Diddy threw it at her, which is Cassie, and then she threw it back. She picked it right back up and threw it right back. That's how vital that their relationship and crazy. But like I said, at the end of the day, I had a homegirl who her relationship was crazy like that too. Like, yeah, I guess I missed that train. But anyway, so now during cross examination, of course, you know Diddy team, you know what they do. They Swiss cheese you. They put holes all up in there. So during the cross examine, during the cross, uh, Banner did admit to using drugs with Diddy and Cassie, and basically, y'all, her and Cassie was strung out. They was and Diddy. I ain't even gonna take away from Diddy neither. Yo, they was really. I'm telling you, Harley weird is really Harley freaking weird. Did your homegirl leave the relationship? Yeah, she eventually left the relationship. Yeah, but I think she only left the relationship because he went to jail. So, you know, God disguised things in, different ways. But he went to jail. But yeah, their relationship was crazy, yo. I used to hate being around them. Word up. I used to hate being around them because I knew it would end up in a fight. So, but on the cross examination, like I was saying, they did a lot of drugs, and this is why homegirl got immunity, because she used to go buy the drugs and all of that stuff like that. So she was an accomplice. So they gave her immunity. They gave her immunity. So basically, like, they was coming at her like, yo, you and Cassie both was strung out on them drugs. Y'all was really, really strung because they had their own drug dealers aside from what Diddy had. 74 likes, right? It's 158 people in here. Tap the screen. I known people's that type of toxic, violent relationship too for years. And he was not even a billionaire. Broads do it daily. Exactly. That's why when some stuff people be like, they don't understand what Cassie and what all of the girls and going back and all of this and all of that. If you ain't walking a mile in those shoes, you can't talk about it. You can't talk about it. Good evening, everyone. Hello. Okay. What's popping? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, so basically the drugs that she said that she did with Cassie, that she did with Diddy, she admitted to using marijuana, ecstasy, a little sugar booger for my older people. Sugar booger. Y'all know what that sugar booger is. I remember when I used to work at the bridge. Shout out to everybody. I was a toll clerk at the Whitestone Bridge. Shout out to anybody that came through my booth. Y'all know every time y'all came through booth 2 with Miss Pleasant, y'all had some funnies every time. Everybody used to love coming through my booth, through my toll. Shout out to everybody, Whitestone Bridge. Anyway, there was this guy one day. He was a new temp guy. And he went off and did him. He came back. He came over to get some change from my booth, right? I'm looking at him like, yo, you cannot be serious that you're coming over here and you have all of this residue on your nose. He said, and he was, shout out to my LGBTQ, and I forgot the other letters, community. It's Pride Month, y'all. He was a part of Pride Month. He was like, what, girl? I got the sugar booger. Yo, I hadn't heard sugar booger since I saw the spoon. And if y'all know what the spoon necklace is, you old school. I haven't heard sugar booger since that. I guess Cassie is still in recovery. Yeah, she is. She just had that baby. Yeah. Shout out to everybody. Happy Pride Month. So now getting back to it, like I said, they did that. And they did that cantamine. Yeah. And she said she would purchase it. And that's where her enmity comes in. That's how she gets to plead the fifth. She gets to plead the fifth because of all of this situation that's going on. So now here, John, John, John. Here's what John was talking about Cassie and her homegirl plotting against Diddy. Now here where I was like, girl, bye. Now she testified that she filed her own lawsuit. Y'all heard me, right? The plot thickens. So I'm like, okay, so this is the angle right here. She filed her own lawsuit against Diddy. Yo, she wanted 10 milli, y'all. She wanted $10 million. She wanted $10 million, y'all. Come on, peoples. If you're gonna hang out with us, many, you might as well double tap that screen. Remember, likes are free to share. Let's get these likes up, people, please, and thank you. Yes, everyone be safe. Yes, you be safe. So anyway, like I was saying, she wanted $10 million for the alleged accident. And she confirmed that on the stand when Diddy's defense, chopped into her. And also she talked about, now this is what I want my peoples to pop off in the comment and pop off in the chat. So if you're watching this on replay, pop off in the comments. But if you're watching this right now, pop off in the chat and let me know. So she said there was a music producer that contacted her about a potential settlement. Who do you think it is? Pop off in the chat. And if you're watching this on replay, pop off in the comments. Me personally, I think it was Stevie J. She said a music producer had got in contact with her to potentially settle with her on Diddy's behalf. Who do you guys think it was? Pop off in the chat. Like I said, I think it was Stevie J. I think it was Stevie J that she got in contact with. Stevie J, I also think. Okay, Bree. Let me know when she was on the stand, when she asked for that $10 million, she said a music producer had got in contact with her about potentially settling. Now, when she said that, she didn't say the producer's name. So the first thing that I thought, oh, must be Stevie J. Zessie. Okay. All right, all right, Blaze. Haywood said, yeah, Stevie J. Yeah, Stevie. I think Stevie too, HB. Ooh, Lewis said Dr. Dre. It could be him. Right? Yeah, it could be him because he played the Joker. Yo, how about he played the Joker so well that they was like, they didn't want him to put on that costume no more. How crazy is that? Diddy played the Joker so well, they banned him from ever wearing that costume ever again. I ain't never hear no crap like that. How crazy is that? So yeah, who y'all think the music producer she was talking about? She said a music producer had got in contact with her to potentially settle for the $10 million because I told y'all he allegedly dangled her from the 17th floor. Pop off in the comments, pop off in the chat. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Yo, it's 228 of y'all in here. Y'all doing Miss Pleasant dirty, y'all. And I be doing y'all a good disservice. I be letting y'all see what's going on down there. Then I come up here and I pop off and let y'all see what's going on. I make everybody comfortable. Yeah, he did 12 star. He did play the hell out of that character. Yeah, he played it so good. They told him he can't even wear it no more. He became the monster. Okay, niece said when I first seen Stevie J, I knew he was off and more. Hey, what's up? What's poppin'? Everybody, welcome to the chat. Let's go, y'all. Miss Pleasant is really outside. Y'all can hit the like button. Right, it's free. Cause he is a monster. Okay, Cindy. Running around the streets harassing people in that costume. Yeah, he wasn't just harassing them, he was scaring people. I could see Stevie J having a hand in it. However, if he did, he was doing it on somebody else's behalf. Yeah, they all was doing everything on somebody's behalf. Hey, Miss P and Pop Off Show. Glad I caught you live. This is passing my timeline till my partner comes home from work at 2:30 a.m. So this is why I'm up at 1:40. Oh, okay, it's okay, Jessica. Make sure you just turn on your notifications. Don't turn them off. Turn them on because Miss Pleasant might pop off whenever. Because if I'm out in Mexico, y'all, I might get up 2, 3 in the morning and pop off. Make sure y'all let them know Miss Pleasant is outside at the Diddy trial. I let all of my peoples see what's going on down there firsthand. And then, we come and we talk about it. I see this as we're all in the real big, good uh, group chat. And we're just having, conversations about what's going on, what we saw today, what we heard, what we don't like, what we like. And like I said, y'all know homegirl, she was testifying today, an immunity order. And basically, if you guys don't know what the immunity order is, this basically protects her from getting in trouble from any information that she shares on the stand. So anything that she says, it will not be held against her, even if it's something that's real effed up that she did. Honey Butter Facts. I saw that movie on TV a couple of years ago. Okay, honey butter. All right. Hey, what up, Mr. Richard Sullivan? Salute to New York Queen. Miss Pleasant is the truth. Salute, beautiful. Yes, thank you so much, sir. Undercover mother. Come on, peoples. Let's get the likes up. They should match the amount of us in the room. You get more than one a day, peoples. You can give Miss Pleasant a like and still like another content creator as well. Exactly. It's enough to go around. That's what I was trying to tell them down there today. I'm not dealing with the bashing down there. Because we all of one skin tone. And that's what they want to see. They want to see division. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now. Shout out to everybody that's watching the replay. Okay, so basically, y'all know Diddy lawyers is focusing on discrediting this witness. So basically, they're asking her about her memory of the balcony incident. This is on Cross. They also highlighted her drug use. So you guys know when you use drugs, y'all know once a crackhead, always a crackhead. That is the saying. You just have 1 foot in the ground and 1 foot out of the ground. Yeah, you have recovered. And this is not Miss Pleasant. This is not how the pop-off show feel. This is how, people see people, that has fought for their freedom against that demon. You feel me? Shout out to everybody that's overcome any type of alcoholism, drugs, any type of anything that's been holding them down. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are strong. But anyway, basically they was, talking about highlighting her drug use, basically by saying she basically made all of this stuff up or some of this stuff up allegedly because, the drugs make you hallucinate. Basically that she was a druggie, Cassie was a druggie. And like I said, we're not going to forget about Diddy. Like I said, Harley Weird. Harley Weird. It's not Hollywood, it's Holly Weird. Let them fight by themselves out there. Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. Like I said, I'm not out there for that. I'm out there. We out there. We're curious. We're nosy. Like I said, I'm in a different chapter of my life. Because I don't get involved in he said, she said. I don't get involved in that. That's not what I'm down there for. I'm down there to show y'all a good time, not for a long time. I used to take drugs back in the day, but as soon as I had my boy, I gave them up. So I'm so proud of myself. I'm off drugs 22 years now, and I'm 46 now. Another boy and 2 grandsons. Shout out to you, Jessica. Shout out to you. 22 years. That's right. Deuce, deuce. Shout out to you and shout out to everybody that's gotten clean, that want to get clean. I know it's a struggle. Girl, you doing a good job. Girl, you doing a good job. Miss Pleasant and our peoples, we encourage you to stay on that straight and narrow path. Like I was saying, like they was trying to discredit her for everything. So Diddy team is also saying that some of her stuff that she claims is not mathing. Like I told y'all, her dates, things, what she saw. Basically, the inconsistencies with what she stated earlier to the government, you know? Now, whether or not you believe her testimony, you know what I'm saying? Or whether or not you believe that it's supporting the government's claim that Diddy ran, a criminal enterprise based on intimidation, violence, and abuse, extended to those not just romantically, but everybody, Tasmanian devil, allegedly, a menace to society, allegedly. It's in society also. It's worldwide. It's everywhere. Schools, churches, sports, from all walks of life, period. Yes, tap that screen, y'all. It's 200 people, 114. All right, y'all. So we've been on here for a minute. And as you guys know, Miss Pleasant and the Pop Off Show, my peoples, we are the 13th jurors. Y'all already know. Like I explained to y'all, these questions are yes or no. I want my peoples to think. Y'all know I like for us to think when we think in the neighborhood. So I want my peoples to think. I want y'all to put on y'all thinking caps. Because we are some smart, shut your mouths. And I want y'all to think about how emotions and facts should be balanced in the Diddy trial, all right? So going into this 13th juror question, I want my peoples to put on their thinking caps, and I want y'all to think about how emotions and facts should be balanced in the Diddy trial. Y'all ready? All right, here we go. Here is the 13th juror question. Considering the witnesses' testimony about Diddy's alleged actions and the emotions involved, do you think the jury should weigh the emotional state of the parties more heavily than the factual evidence presented? Yes or no? Pop off in the chat and let me know what you think. This is you being the 13th juror question. I mean, being the 13th juror. And this is your question that I posed to you. I'm going to read it again. Considering the witnesses' testimony about Diddy's alleged actions and the emotions involved, do you think the jury should weigh the emotional state of the parties more heavily than the factual evidence presented? Yes or no? Pop off in the chat. And if you're watching this on replay and you're the 13th juror and you have a pop off, make sure you pop off in the comment and let me know what my chat's saying. All right. Facts has this cause emotional state undercover. Yup. Let's say he had to go to sleep. Jessica said no. Wrong is wrong. The facts are facts. Emotions may vary. Tara said facts. Corrupt said no. Emotional move around. Facts. Okay. We popping off. Miles, what you saying, Miles? You saying hi? What's popping? Chantel White said no. Marie said facts and evidence. So like I said, I definitely want y'all to put on y'all thinking caps and think about how the emotions and the facts, it should balance in the Diddy's trial. And like I said, I'm going to read it one more time just in case if you're tapping in, make sure you hit that like button. This is the 13th juror question. And if you want to pop off a little bit more, you can always go to the pop off hotline, 614 547-3510 and pop off. Considering the witnesses' testimony about Diddy's alleged actions and the emotions involved, do you think, as the 13th juror with Miss Pleasant on the Pop Off show, as the 13th juror, do you think the jury should weigh the emotional state of the parties more heavily than the factual evidence presented? Yes or no? Pop off. I'm gonna read some of y'all chats. I mean, some of y'all pop offs, if that's okay. I called another live. All right. Miles Rain said yes. Facts over emotions. Okay, Robin. I see where we're going. Emotional only when it's connected to the facts. Okay. Okay, Scott. Cindy, the emotional testimonies in this case connects to the truth of their testimony being factual. See, that's what I like about my peoples. Y'all put that thinking cap on. And y'all are really popping off in the chat and letting me know. And I also want to make it clear, when you watching this on the replay, make sure y'all pop off about that 13th juror question. And you let me know, yes or no. I really want to understand the question. Can you repeat it? Okay, I sure will, Jason. No problem, Mr. King. Shout out to Triple OG King, Caesar King, which is King King. So this is the 13th juror question, Jason. Considering the witnesses, so all of the witnesses that you've heard so far that you know anything about, whether it's from Miss Pleasant on the Pop Off show, from the news, or from someone else that you've seen on social media, considering the witnesses' testimony about Diddy's alleged actions. Now we know what he is alleged to have done, and the emotions that's involved, meaning your feelings. Do you think the jury should weigh the emotional state of the parties, like when they're crying, when they're talking about they're fearful, and, words of that nature? Should they rely on that, or should the jury rely more heavily on the factual evidence that was presented? Did that break it down to you enough, Jason? I'm just saying it looks beautiful night outside. Where it is, yeah, it is. That's why I come over here, Jessica. I come over here. I come over here to relax. I come over here to people watch. I come over here just because I like it over here. So I decide to bring my people. So I decide to bring y'all over here with me. This is my low spot. If you enjoyed yourself, please hit the like button. Yes, please do that. What up from Richmond, Virginia? They are purposely making him a monster so that we do not like him and are okay when they find him guilty, even if the prosecution does not meet their burden. Make the jury and people hate him. I can see that, undercover mother. I can see that. Miles Rain said, yes, you got to have facts because facts is real. It's always real. Charles Wilson, what's popping, my member? It's a time to be emotional, and it's a time to be emotional for healthy, sane, positive reasons. Okay, I feel that. Jason, I think they should rely on the factual evidence, but they have yet to prove Rico on him because it's not like a mafia or a gang, and everyone so far that was there was consenting adults. But what about what I said the other day, Jason, when I talked about him signing that NDA, Garcia signing that NDA under Diddy's company's name? Jessica said the fact said he's a monster. Okay. What up, Scott? Just imagine if the jury had a soft spot for Diddy's mom because she's elderly and ignore the Cassie is being beaten video. Yeah, that would be crazy. What up, Venus? Why do they need to prove he's innocent? He's guilty. I mean, because you have to be proven innocent before you're proven guilty. That's what goes on in the law here. Jessica says, I feel bad for Diddy's daughters. It must be so hard for them. Yeah, but you know what? After a while, when you are around situations like that, you become so numb to it. It doesn't even affect you. And that's what I see in their eyes when I watch them. When I watched them for those 2 days, because I couldn't believe that they was even in the courtroom for those 2 days. And they was in the courtroom to hear that type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? Right. Undercover mother said you are innocent until proven guilty. It is not the other way around. So he is innocent until he's proven guilty. And some people feel as though it's 50-50. And it's okay. Everybody got their opinion. That's what the pop-off show is here. We're grown and we're having a discussion about it because it's happening right before our eyes in real time on social media. So, and we all have opinions. And it's okay. It is okay. Sometimes people can turn on or certain emotions. Yeah, you're right. They can. Venus said, it's not that I didn't like him, but just look at what he did. The people's okay taping them, holding that evidence against them. If they squeal out, he's guilty and he needs to pay for what he's did. Yeah, if he's found guilty, of course. United States may be across the world. You are guilty. You have to prove yourself innocent. Yeah, of course, especially with our color people. But I wasn't. I was just talking about the legal ramifications. We already know corrupt what it is in our situation. People think so. Okay, West Mission, no doubt. Free Diddy, of course. Just like old girl MTA said down there, Candy. She did a whole scene down there at the Diddy trial yesterday, y'all. I don't know if y'all didn't know, but I interviewed her today. She was all over the place, but she's still our girl, though. She just didn't like the fact that everybody is laughing and they kikiing and not taking it serious. And it's this black man that's here on trial for his life. So it don't matter if you're purple or orange. He's guilty. How could anybody deny that look at the hundreds of people to what he's done wrong to? Okay. I always use balance and center point. Center point is the key to unlock from shackle chains, lock bondage. Yeah, no doubt. All right. Tony said, who was the blogger that leaked? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea, but I heard it was going crazy down there. They was plucking people left and right. Hey, Bree, he messed up so many people, and he seems to be so arrogant about what he did. Because on the flip side, he felt as though he took care of people at the same time. Corrupt said, I mean, everyone is still guilty. You still have to prove yourself innocent. Yeah, you do. But you know, they want you to believe it's the other way around. Chantel, what's the next question? Oh, it's no other question. That was just the 13th juror question. You must be new to the show. Welcome. What we do here is on recap. I give a 13th juror question. Now, when I do my walk and talks usually consist of 21 questions. Oh, she was ready to go. Chantel, like, yo, with other question. What's going on? What's popping off, Miss Pleasant? Yeah, nah. You could go back and look at the other videos, though, because all of the other videos, I do have a 13th juror question. This is also a money grab. They breaking that motto in his pockets and reminding other men and women of color of their place and to stop thinking that they can't still get spanked. Yeah, I believe undercover mother. I believe that too. Majesty Grace says, my thing is if everybody facts keep lining up the way that they are, one starts to feel like this man ain't it. Yeah. If it walk like a duck and quack like a duck, sometimes they say it's fish. It doesn't matter what the color is. Yeah, sometimes it does matter what the color is. Sometimes it does matter. There are rumors that Candy is being paid to be disruptive on the courtroom to get. Well, this is the thing. What do I think? I've been out there since day one. She's been out there since day one. I don't think she's getting paid to be disruptive. I think she's just she's just her. You know how some people are just them? She's just her. Like I could see her standing up on the train reciting a biblical verse or something like that. She's just one of those type of people. I don't think she's on anybody's side. I think she's just on the side of I'm here, I'm popping off. I can be here because this is free will. I'm a citizen. I work for MTA. They know her down there. They know her shenanigans. They know her down there. I'm glad you called it as it is because a lot of people would be sticking up for him right now. And you just trying to give us a fair question here. Thank you. Yeah, I tell everybody, I don't have no nickel and dime. The only thing I'm doing, we nosy, we curious. Yeah, I go upstairs and I hear every now and then and I come and bring it to y'all. You know, I write down my little notes. Shout out to me, y'all. I write down my little notes. Y'all know I got it in my book. You got this. This is my encouragement. I got this. This all started off with under 2,000 people. I didn't even have 1,000 people. I was on Gene Live and I told them if Diddy goes to trial, Gene said they was gonna convict him in all of this. Gene called it years ago. He called it, and I said to them on his live, I said if Diddy gets arrested and he goes to trial, if it's in New York City, I'm gonna bring all of y'all with me, and that's what I did. I kept to my word. I kept to my word. So I'm not down there like really reporting y'all because I don't even know what that means to report. I'm just down there showing y'all what I see, telling y'all what I hear. So for those of y'all that's not in New York City, even if you in New York City, if you can't get down to the courthouse and you want to see what's going on, if you like me, if you like the ID channel, if you also like me, I partied in around Diddy's circle. No, I've never been to those type of parties, but Miss Pleasant has been outside. Your girl has been outside. So all of this intrigues me. It's right 7 stops away from me in New York City. And I get to inform people. If y'all know anything about me, I like bringing back information. You feel me? I like bringing back information because I know it's other people besides myself that want to know. I'm glad I found you because I'm loving the vibe. Yes, it's a grown-up vibe over here. We don't tolerate no disrespect. If you find something out and you want me to pop off about it, or if I find each one teach one over here, we're old school. We pop our ish, you know what I'm saying? But as long as we're respecting the chat, we're respecting the host, it's all goody. To know me in real life, y'all basically y'all know who I am. Cause this is who I am in real life. If you meet anybody that knows me in real life, they'll tell you the same thing. Yo, she the same way in real life. So yeah. Do you ever run into anyone from the old? Of course, I run into everybody. You don't understand. I'm the triple OG of the hood now. And it's so crazy. It bugs me out. It bugs me out. Because the little ones who I used to buy ice cream and ices for, they grown now with kids. They be running up to me. Okay, you refuse to watch it. All right, but that's why you got your eyes and you got your ears. So you don't have to watch it. I'm watching it for you, Mr. Wilson, in real time. So you ain't got to watch it. I can't tell you're not a fake person. You say it like it is, Miss P. Yeah, yeah, Jessica. I definitely do. I'm a Sagittarius. We truth seekers, half man, half horse. Yes, tap that screen, y'all. You ain't know Miss Pleasant is the mayor of Harlem? Yeah, that's what they call me. They call me the mayor. They said I can't go on any block in Harlem without somebody knowing who I am. And that's true because I used to run up and down the streets. I was in these Harlem streets, y'all. I was part of Slick and the Family on 12th, 8th Avenue. I'm pretty sure y'all heard Gene talk about it. Nobody came to New York City without passing through the fish and chip or the game room on the Hun 12. I'm telling y'all, become members. Make sure y'all subscribe. I got so many dope stories to tell y'all. And these is factual stories. And these is people that I'm gonna be pulling up to let y'all see what it is and what it do. Hello, Miss Pleasant. I'm Jason. Oh, okay, Caesar King King. What's poppin'? Yes, thank you so much for joining us. I would like to know how the hired S workers got into their line of work. Oh, okay. So I don't know if y'all know. Shout out to Shireen, the stripper. Me and him went to high school together. We went to Martin Luther King Junior High School down on 66 in Amsterdam. He played on the basketball team with my first boyfriend, Daryl. And he was failing in math class and Miss Marquez class. And he had to sit next to me and I had to tutor him. Shout out to you because it bugged me out when I found out. I think I was like maybe like 20, 21 years old. We went to a strip show and homeboy jumped in my lap. And when he jumped in my lap, oh, we got the fire truck. Shout out to the firemen. My nephew Joshua is a fireman in Ohio. Shout out to the Ohioan firemen. So yeah, like I was saying, so mind you, I hadn't seen him in a couple of years. So we at the strip club, right? We at the strip club and he's stripping and he jumps off the stage into my lap. Shout out to everybody that went to the strip clubs back in the back. Yeah, especially in New York City. But they used to tour all around. But anyway, he jumped into my lap and when he took off his mask, because he had on the mask, when he took off his mask, I looked at him, he looked at me. I was like, Shireen, he was like, Nashay? Because you know that's my government. That was so crazy. So I'm gonna see if I can interview him, y'all. I know him in real life in real time. I was his tutor when we was in high school. Shout out to your nephew, yeah, Blaze. Shout out to Joshua. My nephew is a firefighter in Ohio. He kicked butt. He passed that test, that rigorous training. Columbus Fire Department. Yes, undercover mother. CDF. CDF stands for Columbus Fire Department. They love Miss Pleasant. We pop off. Sagittarius. Who December 14th? One love. Are you my twin? Twin, where have you been? Nobody knows me quite like you do. If you are Sag and you're born December 14th, you are my twin. Jessica, I love to hear your stories from your school days, Miss Pleasant. That'd be amazing. Oh, yeah. Shout out to everybody that went to Martin Luther King High School. Yo, y'all remember when Halle Berry said, I was the prom queen of King High School? Shout out to everybody that went to King High School. If you went to King High School between what it was, 88 and 90, I think I graduated in 90 or 91. I know I'm dating myself. Shout out to everybody that went to King High School. If you know, you know. If you went to Park West, if you went to Brandeis, Norman Thomas, what was the other one? Julius Irvin? No, Julia Richmond. Richmond. If you went to Park East, it was quite a few of them. Sorry if I missed some of them. We from the 90s, Miss President. Yeah, I'm a 90s girl. Nope, Maine in here. Okay, JoJo. We got to come up there to get some lobster and crabs. Oh, you got kicked out of Brandeis. Oh, okay. Yeah, Brandeis used to kick you out. Did you have to go to West Side? Because a lot of people that got kicked out of high school in Harlem, they had to go to West Side. West Side? I'm from Dublin Island. Oh, Jessica. Okay. Dublin Island. I went to Jobstown Community College. I left a 15, but I regret it. That's okay. Never have to regret anything in life. You can always do it over. Look, I'm doing a whole life over, Jessica. If I could do it, you could do it. You ain't gotta wait to 50. All right, the Pop Off Show. We got niece. My niece is December 19th. She a Sag. Where them Sages at? Hey, where them Sages at? Hey, where them Sages at? HB, I see ya. No regrets. Nah, no regrets. Not in this life. Not in this life. If you still have breath in you, you can fix it. And if you can't fix it, call the Pop Off hotline and tell Miss Pleasant. She'll try to help you fix it. My mom is 1217. My dad is, oh, wow, you around them all. Dang, you around all of them. Shout out to the December Sagittarians. No disrespect to y'all November ones. But shout out to y'all. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to get on out of here. Make sure if you're watching this on replay, make sure you pop off in the comments. Also, y'all, tomorrow, I'm going to just give y'all a little recap because I'm going to be busy tomorrow. I have some family situations going on. I want everybody in the chat right now. And if you are watching this on the replay, send some prayers and well wishes to my dad. He's going into surgery tomorrow, so I will not be down at the Diddy trial. But you guys know I do have eyes and ears down there at the Diddy trial. So tomorrow evening, I will be coming back to pop off and let y'all know what happened at the trial, give a recap, what happened down there, blah, 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 you know. So tomorrow, I will be also giving the 13th juror question. Got those likes in. If you have not yet, please and thank you. Yes. Prayers to your dad, Miss Pleasant. Thank you, Bree. Yeah, so my father, I got to go, you know, rock with the old man. So I won't be down at the trial. I won't be down at the trial, but like I said, I will be down at the trial because y'all know I got peoples down there. Not only on the outside, I got peoples on the inside as well. So I'm definitely going to bring y'all the 13th juror question. I appreciate all of the prayers to my dad for surgery tomorrow. I appreciate all my mods. I appreciate all my members. Make sure y'all go get a membership, y'all, because prices today is not going to be the same prices tomorrow. And if y'all like what I'm doing here on the Pop Off Show, make sure y'all go and, you know, look out for your girl. We down there. My eyes is your eyes, so you see everything through my camera. And if y'all like what I'm doing, support your girl. I appreciate everybody that is on this chat, has subscribed, has sent me any type of donations, any type of money, any type of funds. I let you guys know everything. I show y'all everything. We transparent over here. And if y'all want to pop off about something or whatever it is that y'all want to do, this is as much as y'all show as it is mine. You know, like the wizard, but I'm the good wizard. So yeah, thank you for tuning in to the Pop Off Show with your girl, Miss Pleasant. We recapped today. We gave the 13th juror question. I appreciate everybody. Peoples, please subscribe, like, and share. Make sure you also holler at your girl, Miss Pleasant, on the Pop Off hotline at 614-547-3510. Let me know what you thinking and pop off. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great night. Everybody get home safe. If you're home already, Blessings to you. And make sure you tell somebody that you love them today. Even if you send it a text, just, make sure you tell somebody you love them. We're good. We're out. And I'll keep y'all posted about my father tomorrow. And I'll let him know about all of the prayers that you guys sent. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Icy, what's poppin'? Undercover mother. Caesar, for tonight, it's over. Make sure you come back tomorrow, boo. All right, y'all. We out. One love.